There are many opportunities for you to engage with business and industry during your studies at Lancaster University. These include fully funded Masters and PhD programmes where the research is scoped out by an industrial partner, industry-focused placements and projects for undergraduates, paid internships or a year in industry. If you're taking a course which doesn't have a core industrial element, we also offer industry-related opportunities outside your course of study, such as our internship programme, which offers the opportunity for you to work in a business or on a piece of work related to your area of study or interest. Both summer vacation and part-time term time vacancies are available, all of which are paid. This experience can help you to make a firm decision about your career pathway following graduation. Over the last 2 years, approximately 50% of our interns have secured further work with their host organisation, in many cases leading to a permanent graduate role. You'll be very well supported by Lancaster University while you're here, with great care being taken to ensure that you learn about the opportunities in which you're interested and encouragement to engage in a wide variety of employability activities. You'll now hear about course-specific opportunities from within your department.
Students who come here to do a degree, they've got all the opportunity to actually go onto placement schemes. And we've run our own placement schemes, which are accompanied by a different set of classes throughout the year in order to make sure that the students are actually briefed and fully aware of what's happening in the placement scheme. But it's also part of the degree scheme. So on the one hand, there is a formal module, 205, all the undergraduate students have to take, so they know all what employability is about, and then they can actually gather practical experiences with companies that are associated with the School of Computing and Communications. We've got the InfoLab 21 scheme, and we've got associated companies that are distributed throughout the Northwest, and about 400 to 500 companies are part of that scheme. So we encourage the students actually to gather experience. We've also got our MSI with industrial experience. In the MSI with industrial experience, we call it an open top sandwich. The students will go into industry in their 4th year. They have in the first part of the 4th year academic modules, and then in the Lent term for 10 weeks they will go on to a placement that is assessed, and in the summer term they will do a dissertation together with the company that is also assessed for 7 weeks. So if you decide to do a master's after your first degree and stay on, we've got a communication systems and a computing science master, and in both there is the opportunity to actually go into a 3-week placement in Lent term alongside your academic studies, and then you would do your MSc project together with a company from May till September, so for a longer period. And we've got larger companies and also the smaller companies that are associated with InfoLab who are interested in that. We always encourage students actually to engage with companies, because it doesn't just give them a real world flavor, it also helps them later on to decide what they want to do. So computer science and also communication systems is a rather broad field, and you can do different things. You can become an app designer, you can become an administrator, you can become a software engineer. Using these opportunities will help the students to figure out a bit more what they're really interested in and what it's like out there in industry. Of course, it makes them more employable in the end of the day as well. We've had many cases where the students walked straight into a job after their placement. We had also students who changed the direction and said, oh yeah, okay, I didn't like that much, I expected other things, so they went for other opportunities. So all in all, I can only say that it's clearly of the benefit to the students and also to us, because the students come usually back much more motivated from their placements.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I am studying the Integrated Masters of IT for Creative Industries. And then this summer I did an internship with Zy1 Cybersecurity. So with Zy1 I created an online service called the Cyber Advisory Service. It was the first of its kind, so it was really new and exciting, and it was a really good chance to practice my project management and sort of the essential skills like timekeeping and organisation. It was good for me because obviously my degree is IT for creative industries, which isn't necessarily related to cybersecurity, so this was a good sort of step into the cybersecurity world, which is I think what I'm interested in the future. I chose to do the experience as like an extra thing to improve my CV and to give me the experience of working in industry, because it was something I was lacking previously, because a lot of my experience was sort of related to academia. I think the biggest challenge was to probably the pressure of having a project that actually matters, because obviously when you do something within uni, you're in a very safe environment. If it goes wrong, there's room for mistakes, whereas in the placement, there's still room for mistakes, but what you actually produce is actually going to be used in real life. So it's a different kind of challenge to what you face in academia. I definitely recommend doing the placement. I think it's really worthwhile. You've got a whole summer there to really make the use of. Especially with this scheme, it means with it being paid, you can actually live away from home. So, it's a really great opportunity. You're probably not going to get this opportunity outside of university time, so I'd really recommend it.